Congratulations to the class of 2021. I want to commend all students graduating this year on their entire career in District 155. This past year stands out among the rest. It has brought unique challenges to our students, staff, and community. It has also taught us a valuable lesson on how to keep each other safe and how much quality education means to our students and families. I would like to thank all of our seniors for your hard work and perseverance throughout this year. You should be very proud of all you've been able to accomplish. I want to thank all of our District 155 parents for your patience, support, as we have worked to overcome obstacles during this global pandemic. Our work is not done. We are excited to look back at the graduates' accomplishments and celebrate together. The class of 2021 will always be remembered for the resilience and your ability to succeed in the face of adversity. We hope you will take those skills in your next chapter of your life. Best of luck in your future endeavors.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2019 commencement ceremony at Prairie Ridge High School. At this time, I would ask that you please rise for the singing of the national anthem, and after that, the Pledge of Allegiance.
I had from the last one.
Oh.
Hey, that is totally my fault. I owe you a lunch.
Okay.
Because I had like 3 other, we kept changing the notes so many times.
Oh.
That's totally, I mean, no one even noticed because I don't think anyone laughed.
Okay, yeah.
So the rest should be good.
Okay.
I owe you lunch.
I didn't even realize that.
That's awesome. Alright, readjust now, ready?
And now, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and again, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. At this time, please be seated.
Nice job. Let me introduce you and I'll call you right back.
Okay.
Nice job. Good recovery. Well, good afternoon. Welcome back. My name is Steve Cook. I'm the proud principal of Prairie Ridge High School. We're very happy you're able to join us today as we recognize the end of a 4-year journey and the start of a bright new chapter for the students gathered here. Of course, I think it's fair to say that we are all looking at this ceremony as a means to say goodbye to what has been a year of unprecedented challenges. However, if there's one thing we've all learned over the past 14 or so months, it's how to adapt and how to persevere. Despite an at times relentless series of obstacles that have impacted our lives at school and at home, we're all here today because we did overcome everything that the pandemic threw at us. And now it is time to celebrate the class of 2021 for their achievements. Francesca Pollock, who welcomed you on behalf of this class, is the daughter of Ken Pollock. Francesca's activities as a student at Prairie Ridge have included marching band, German club, she was the vice president, German National Honor Society, Eyes Open, Interact Club, and the Diversity and Culture Club. And she is also one of the Prairie Ridge Distinguished Graduates. Her favorite memory here at Prairie Ridge is the excitement of playing in her first marching band competition with her classmates. This fall, Francesca will attend the University of Illinois in Champaign, where she will study elementary education. Congratulations, Francesca. And because we think so much of Francesca, we're going to have her come back up for a speech. Podium's yours.
Good afternoon, class of 2021, family members, faculty, and staff. My name is Francesca Pollock. I am honored to speak in front of you today to commemorate the memories and accomplishments of our amazing class. While this year may have not been what we had expected, it has certainly given us a lot of resilience. Now I know what you're thinking. There is more to our careers than this year, and you're right, but do not overlook the fact that we've all learned and achieved so much. Not only have we survived a whole year of Zoom calls, social distancing, and watching reruns of The Office, but we have also found ways to be more connected with each other. For me, that included spending quality time with my family and gaining a newfound appreciation for the people around me. I've learned to cherish times spent with my friends, staying up until 2 a.m. and laughing till our stomachs hurt. I certainly will not forget about going to the football games, seeing the crowd roar after another victory, and waiting to hear closing time while I put away my band uniform. These moments will stick with me forever, and I'm sure that you all feel the same way about the memories that you have made. Although our school year has consisted of being in front of a screen most of the time, we have proved that we can make the most of any situation. To quote Dumbledore, a character from the well-known series Harry Potter, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light. Despite the challenges, we did not let this past year stop us from achieving our goals. Each and every one of you has the potential to be successful and lead a great life. Know that there are many more adventures ahead of you, and that if we can survive this year, we can survive anything. So, class of 2021, let this be a reminder for you. The person you were a year ago is not the same person that you are today. Life changes us, and we are constantly growing and learning from our experiences. We have all conquered so much and discovered many valuable lessons that we will take with us. Know that life can bring us so much, but we can bring so much to life. Thank you.
Okay, it is my pleasure to introduce our next student speaker, Paloma Gasparov. Paloma is the daughter of Lalitha and Simeon Gasparov, and her activities as a student at Prairie Ridge have included: she's the founder of the Prairie Ridge Diversity and Unity Club, the co-president of the Prairie Ridge German National Honor Society. She's a peer advisor in Link Crew, National Honor Society, and she was on girls soccer. She's an Illinois State Scholar, earned the Prairie Ridge High School Heart of the Pack Award. She's a distinguished graduate and a 2021 AP Scholar with Distinction. She has earned the SHIP grant, the UCLA non-resident grant, the Chicago Northwest Suburban Alumni Pan-Hellenic, there was no chance of that one, scholarship, the Crystal Lake Service League Scholarship, the American Legion Post 171 William Chandler Scholarship, and the 2021 VAC Veterans Memorial Scholarship. Somehow she left some money around for other graduates, which was kind of her. Her favorite memory here is the creation of the Diversity and Unity Club. This fall, Paloma will attend UCLA, where she will study history and German with a minor in political science. Congratulations, Paloma. Come on up, podium's yours.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you a story. Long ago, the people of Ragutsa were nomadic travelers seeking to share their craft of jewelry making across the Eastern European countries. They originated on the shores of the rocky Adriatic coasts of Dalmatia. What Ragutsa was famous for was their golden creations, treasures of the Middle Ages. They headed into the deepest caves, so lonely, so dark, so cold, all to set their creativity free and share with the rest of the region. These fine jewelers spent hours on meticulous artistry, delicately melting the gold over the charcoal flames to project their beautiful thoughts into real-life products. While in the mines, the jewelers had no idea of whether they would find one bit of gold. They dug for months at a time in hopes of gaining the ability to contrive their passion into reality. Fast forward from the Middle Ages to 2018, where in the living rooms of families, watch parties in the streets, and pubs in downtown squares, the world watched the game of soccer played by the finest male athletes competing against each other for the World Cup championship in Russia. From the battlefields of the soccer stadiums, the whisper of a word slowly made its way to every corner around the globe: Vatreni. While the leaders in the tournament, Germany, Brazil, Portugal, England, and Argentina, started to lose their places, a team far smaller with unknown performance began to gain the world's love and respect: the Croatian national soccer team. Croatia, a country better known for the splendid spice blend called Vegeta, miraculously found itself in the finals of this tournament, which happens once in a blue moon. Vatreni, Vatreni, Croatia to the championship. This word proliferated, and soon enough, it was chanted by all those who felt love for the sunny Balkan country. Throughout the tournament, besides defeating the large, established, heavily favored teams, the players touched the hearts of the billions of spectators throughout the tournament, or throughout the world, mesmerized by Croatia's pure enjoyment of unified playing. The Vatreni team's athletes never forgot their roots and simply played the game for fun, for each other, for everyone. Then they found themselves playing at the championship match against the soccer giant, France. Here, they lost the golden medallions to the dynasty, but walked off with a higher sense of accomplishment than any medal could capture. They returned home second place, and the little coastal country celebrated like every person there believed what they were: a world champion of the game. Vatreni has no definitive translation. It stems from the word vatra, for fire. It came into existence as the national team's nickname. Vatreni is the spirit of my heritage, denoting a lifestyle that cannot be literally translated. Throughout the ages, my people had one thing in common: they maintained their inner flame. Even in the darkest of times, from the plague, world wars, communism, and fascism, they kept their inner eternal flame of the charcoal alight, waiting for the perfect moment to blaze at the chance of a breeze. Today, Ragutsa is Dubrovnik. That same flame that fueled the artistry of the jewelry makers powered the brilliance of the soccer players. The people there still share their traditions as jewelers and artisans, and their spirit as passionate Vatreni. Vatreni is not just the story of my people's past, but the future inspiration of the world. All people have their own internal flame. They just need to catch the right wind to set it ablaze for the future. Thank you guys, and find that flame, be yourselves, and don't care about what everyone else says about you. You can do it. Thank you.
Okay, it's with great pleasure that I introduce our next speaker. This is Nicole Pavoris, who's a member of the District 155 Board of Education. She's been a member of the board since 2017. We appreciate her leadership in that role, as our board has helped to make D155 the symbol of excellence that it is today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Nicole Pavoris.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the D155 Board of Education, congratulations, class of 2021. You've made it. And what a crazy ride it has been, right? Oprah Winfrey once said, "Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them. Just find a new way to stand." That statement can pretty much sum up this past school year, don't you think? Some of these gifts that you received were at least 4 different versions of a class schedule, problems with Wi-Fi, awkward moments on Zoom when your mic was unmuted, and of course, limited sporting events, activities, and celebrations, just to name a few. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you here today on how well you weathered these challenges. Thank you, graduates, for putting in all of the hard work to get to this day. Thank you, PR teachers, for your dedication and perseverance this year to ensure your students successfully arrived here today. And thank you, parents and grandparents, for all of the love and support you have given your students over the many years of school, but most especially during this last year and a half, so they could reach this milestone. By overcoming all of this year's challenges, you have found that new way to stand Oprah was talking about. The strength and courage you demonstrated this past school year will serve you well as you embark on your journey after PR and will allow you to make it through whatever life throws at you in the future. Congratulations again, class of 2021 graduates, and continue to stand strong always.
Thank you, Mrs. Pavoris. Thank you to the entire school board for all of your support of these graduates. Some other honored guests are with us this afternoon who also deserve acknowledgement. These talented professionals put their heart and soul into Prairie Ridge High School this year more so than ever before. It's been my honor and privilege to work alongside every one of these individuals, our teachers. Will the members of the faculty who are here this afternoon please rise and be recognized? There are a couple individuals among our faculty and staff who deserve extra recognition. We'll call them the faculty graduating class of 2021, as they are about to begin a new chapter of their own lives, retirement. These individuals include Laura Harrison and Mike Marchuka. Each of these professionals has shown great dedication to our students and their education and have touched thousands of lives over their careers. I wish them all the best in their next phase of life. Prairie Ridge will miss them. So you've heard from a couple of our students speakers here today, and we had others earlier in the afternoon, and one of our board members. And they've each spoken a little bit about resilience and facing challenges and confronting loss, and yet also about making positive memories and feeling a sense of pride in overcoming what came before them. I agree with all of what's been said. I won't repeat the same ideas. I will, however, shape those themes into a question for the class of 2021 and a challenge of my own. It is simply this: to look within yourself and ask, what did I learn about myself, not just over the course of my time here at Prairie Ridge, but especially during this last year? Times of crisis accurately reveal our character, our true colors, and these past 14 or so months can certainly be characterized in this manner. So, what have you learned about yourself? What strengths did you discover that you didn't even know you had? Continue to hone those. Learn to use them to their fullest potential. What areas of possible improvement were made apparent? And more importantly, how can you work to better yourself? I can't answer these questions for you, nor can your family, nor can the talented educators around you. But I would argue that some reflection here is worthwhile and is a part of that very journey of growth which we are celebrating here today. So the best of luck to you, class of 2021. You've passed through more than any class in school history, and now you're here to tell that story. Now it's time to write the next chapter. At this time, we're about to begin the distribution of diplomas. I'd like to ask the members of the graduating class and the members of the audience to remember the importance of this moment. There are many individuals from many families that are here today to watch and hear someone special be recognized. So I'm simply asking that we all be respectful during the diploma distribution so that all graduates' names can be heard and each family can witness their graduate receiving their diploma. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a couple of groups of seniors who deserve special mention this afternoon. First of all, our distinguished graduates. These seniors earn this honor by fully investing themselves in everything Prairie Ridge has to offer, attaining certain standards not just in academics, but also in multiple extracurricular activities, community service, citizenship, and other categories. There are more than 70 of these graduates across the class, and together they logged over 2,000 hours of community service and were involved in over 700 combined extracurricular activities with over 450 semesters of capstone coursework. They definitely experienced a well-rounded high school experience. You can recognize them today by the white tassels they wear as a symbol of this achievement. Please join me in a round of applause for those students. And finally, I'd like to take a moment to recognize and celebrate several of our seniors who have chosen a post-secondary path of particular honor, those who will move on to serve in one of our nation's armed forces. You can recognize them today by the red, white, and blue cords they wear as a symbol of their future plans. I'm not sure if we have any of them here this afternoon, but if you are here at this time, please stand and be recognized. All right. Okay, now, will the entire graduating class of 2021 please rise? Members of the Board of Education, I certify that those standing before you have completed all graduation requirements as established by the Board of Education and have earned a Community High School District 155 diploma. This year, faculty members Mary Kate Keeney, Rachel Kautz, and Kathy Gilbert will read the names of our graduates. All rows except row 1 can be seated. Will the Board of Education please present the diplomas?
Maddie Ahrens. Emily Ahrens. You guys can just start making a line. Bennett Barr. Congrats, Ethan. Ethan Barrett. I'm not sure if I can do this one. Kelly Bradshaw. Allison Brennan. Autumn Brown.
Tyler, yeah, just wait a second, Tyler.
Tyler Carey. Andre Kaloji.
Nice job. That's a hard one.
Jan Coriano.
All right, second row. Second row.
So Ogie, when they get down to 3, get the next one. Corinne Costello. Chris Dalzell. Brandon Dodaro. Mackenzie Eisman. Ethan Elliott. Ethan Empases. Natalie Eubanks. Carson Forte. Jaden Forte. Austin Fredrickson. Sebastian Galvin. Lisbeth Garcia.
She already, yeah.
Gasparov. Yeah. Gasparov. I got you. Paloma Gasparov. Thank you. Dayton Gates.
Yay, Neo. Congrats, bud.
Neo Greenwald. Heather Guinea.
Now we gotta fix her shoulder. I keep wanting to touch her.
Thanks for your service, man. Riley Halpert.
Quinn Higgins. Kaylin Justice. Emily Kim. Thank you. Nathan Kim. Samuel Kim. Hazel Coker.
Congrats, Hazel.
Benjamin Keppen. Kate Lanza. Jacob Larson. Paul Lim. Benjamin Magdalena. Caitlin Martin. Josephine McMeow. April Michaels. John Nee. Michaela Nitzel. Sandra Nino. Ilian Oropesa Gutierrez. Abigail Petrucci. Francesca Pollock.
All right, we can stop for a second. You're good. Good job. Great. And take a siesta for a second while we're backed up.
Antonio Randazzo. Connor Simpson. Michael Salvi. Jacob Sinchek. Ty Stone. Ryan Tessman. Jimmy Urbanski. Adriana Viegas. Caitlin Walls. Grace Woodruff. Josie Yeomans.
Okay, finally, to all of those assembled here today, I proudly present the class of 2021. Graduates, will you please stand one last time as a group? Now is the time you want to take those tassels off. Congratulations to the graduates, to the faculty, the staff, the administration and school board, and most of all, to the families of these young men and women on your achievement here today of a D155 diploma. Graduates, you guys ready for the caps? All right, 3, 2, 1. We'll take a moment, gather those caps, and we'll do our recessional out of the stadium. Congratulations.